Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be playing Reassembly. This game is really interesting and it does not get enough love in my opinion. This game, you essentially just build a spaceship and you can put almost any weapon imaginable onto your ship, and you are being hunted by bounty hunters, and you are doing your best to either evade them or fight them, essentially. Alrighty, I think this is going to be the color scheme that I'm going to go with. I like it because it's very, it's just a beautiful color scheme. Something that I love about this game is the soundtrack. Listen to it. It's a really good soundtrack. I love it. I'm gonna go and scale down the galaxy just a little bit because it could slow progression. Alrighty, I'm just gonna hit launch and get right into it. Okay, so now here we are in our little starter vessel. There's no telling what could be around us. It could be anything really. They in this game they have so many different enemies and different factions that you need to worry about, and each faction has their own like specialization. The ones that we're playing as are like the humans, and like they're like kind of like the middle of the road factions, but there are factions in this game to where you could build custom weapons and you could do just crazy things. There are also certain areas of the map that are infested with like killer plants, and they shoot thorns everywhere, and you need to get point defense to be able to fight them. So we're just gonna kind of cruise around looking for some enemies. Yeah, so we don't care about the tutorial. It's like whatever. Just gonna click through it just a little bit, and then so that it goes away. Okay. So now what the game wants us to do is it wants us to get some R. R is our resource, and resource can be traded to any vessel that has a factory, and they give you credits in return. And essentially what the factory does is it allows them to turn the resources into spaceships. So the more resource that you bring to your space stations, the more allies you'll have in the vicinity. And these green diamonds show functioning space stations that you could trade to. See, this blue diamond right here is one of our space stations, but it's destroyed and we got to go repair it. And I'm going to go do that right now. But one of the problems is that we got to go into enemy territory to go repair this thing, and it looks like it might be the red faction. Now the red faction, they specialize in damage. Now they're glass cannons, but they do a lot of damage, and so we don't want to get too close to them if we don't have to. Okay, we captured this station, trying to make it out of our lives. Yeah, a little bit of aggressive. Ooh, what is that? Death barge or dash barge? Okay. Alright. I want to zoom out, do a little bit of overview. What's going on? Alright. Let's see what we got going on. All this purple stuff is resource, and right now we're just picking it up so we can go ahead and sell it. This guy's taking our resource. We don't like that. We don't appreciate that. We do not appreciate people who take our resources. It is something that we hold very dear. So right now, Oh, I'm actually hurt very badly. See, it didn't take much for half my freaking ship to get ripped off. So since we actually do have a pretty healthy amount of credits, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this screen. This screen right here allows us to get upgrades, and so you'll see this new, I guess, currency or resource, and this is P. And what P allows you to do is it allows you to have bigger ships, more complex ships, because P, what it does is it caps out your build, because everything besides like the hull in this faction costs P. So if you want another thruster, it's going to cost you P. If you want another gun, it's going to cost you a lot more P. Same thing goes with generators. Like some of these guns are pretty expensive, like 22P. That's pretty expensive relative to what we got going on. So if we do want these like massive flagships with these huge cannons, the only way to do it is to end up buying these weapons, like the antimatter cannon. But as you can see, it's pretty expensive, so we are a little bit of ways from that. But this faction, I think, has a unique item right here, the afterburner, which honestly, it's kind of strange how it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't cost any P to build, but it uses it's like a thruster that's like on steroids. It's like crazy. So what I'm actually gonna do is my favorite weapon is missiles. Okay, that is something that you'll quickly learn about me in this game. Missiles, okay, they are wonderful weapons. Like, I love them so much because you really just point and shoot, and the missiles do the rest. What more could you want? And then I'm actually going to get some point defense. Point defense is also a necessity in my opinion, and without it, it's very easy to get hurt real bad. So let's go make sure that this is attached here. Alrighty, I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it. So right now we're using 221p out of our 439p. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to add another generator, just so that we could have that extra power if we do need it. And then I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some missile launchers to the sides so that we have a little bit more offensive abilities, and so that hopefully hopefully we could kill them before they even get within striking distance of us. And this is not going to be my permanent ship. I'm just kind of, I don't know, just kind of going crazy with these missiles right now for the time being, until I get a healthy amount of P to build my own ship, because I want a massive flagship for this over. So all these ships, all these are preset to the faction. These will just naturally spawn in the world, and yeah, that's what our allies are going to be using. So right now our ship is building. It's building all those new things that we put on our ship, and watch this. Look at all those missiles. See, you could have them fire all at once, or you could do how I like to do them. So what I like to do is I like to change it to ripple fire, and what ripple fire does is it staggers them. So it's like a barrage of missiles, and it's like really pretty and cool. And see, watch these just home in on this guy. See how easy that was? Oh, they're just dead like that. But those guys are light work, okay? Yeah, those guys would never give us a problem. Now we're gonna go into this purple territory down here, which I have no clue what to expect. I think these are player-made vessels. Oh, whoa, we're taking heavy damage. Oh, gotta get out of here. Yo, that was close. We almost died right there. So I think maybe I do need to build a bigger ship just so that that doesn't happen, because it seemed like we got hit just barely and it was over. Because these guys that we're killing right now, it's just not a fair fight. Maybe that's why we're having such an easy time. We're going to go and activate this station right here. We're going to take a look at the map and see what's around us. So we got these slow zones, which are pretty self-explanatory. If you go through them, you're going to go slow. Like, man, nobody likes that. And all these little red triangles are agents. See, these are the bounty hunters that I was talking about, hunting us down. And, yeah, so it's like a fleet. It's like a fleet of ships that you have to worry about. So it's like getting ganged up on. It's not fun, and unless you're prepared. Then it's basically a freebie. And if you ever do get tired of this galaxy, you could always go through a wormhole and go to a new galaxy and reload the world, and it's all randomly generated. So every single galaxy is going to be different from the last. Like, there are no two galaxies that'll be the same. Just taking out these smaller enemies. They need to leave us alone. They don't know who they're messing with. Messing with the Captain Mean Bean. Oh, see, that's all it takes. See that? I don't know what weapon he shot me with, but obviously my ship was not prepared for it. I think what happened was, I think he shot me right through here to where I had very little armor. So these items right here they're not very strong. Like, see, this is a storage container. This is a missile. These are defensive guns. And then I only got one piece of hull that would block a shot. See, if he were to shoot from the sides, he'd have all these pieces of hull to try and break through to get to my cab. See, your cab is right here. And whenever that's broken, you die, and then you respawn at the nearest station. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna farm up a little bit and try and get a little bit of resource and credits until I'm able to build a bigger, better ship. Yeah, farming in this game is pretty insane. Like, there's a faction that has hull that can grow plants on the side of it. So you can get these plants that just generate so much money or so much resource. What? No way. See what that little ship did to us? Golly. Kind of glad that he ran away, because probably would have died again, which would have sucked. We got a bunch of resource on us. Alrighty, I will see you guys whenever I have enough resource to actually do something with. Gonna go and try and secure the station real quick. Hopefully without dying. Don't die, no! I think I'm stuck on something. I'm stuck inside the station. No! Let me go! Okay. Okay, I broke free. Okay, we'll live. We're gonna go back to get revenge. See what we can do. I don't see any targets. Okay, they must... Oh, there's one. I'm gonna go back up just a little bit so we can hopefully take less shots. Okay, I think we got him. We're actually coming up on an agent right now, which we do not want to fight at this point in the game. Like, you usually want a pretty strong ship to be fighting an agent. Uh-oh, okay, so now these are the angry plants that I was telling you about. So this is actually one of the vessels from the angry plants. I do not know why my missiles are having such a hard time. Okay, so now we're actually coming up on their territory right now. So now you see this? All these plants, they're all bad. They're all bad, trust me. They are terrible. So, oh, that poor soul. See, you just go near it and you just die. Watch this. This is why point defense is a very important. Oh my goodness, it just blew half my ship off. That's why point defense is very important, because all these little bits will hit you if you don't have point defense. And you, even if it's just a little bit, like a little bit, to shoot down like half the missiles, it really goes a long way. But we probably should not be going through here, especially this fast, because we hit something. Game. Oh, speaking of the devil. Oh no, please don't shoot me. I'm sorry. Please. Okay, we're gonna live. I'm gonna try and make it to this blue diamond over here to the right. Hopefully. That was close. You know, on second thought, that blue diamond could stay a blue diamond. I don't think I'm ready for that yet. Do have a fair amount of credits. I'm actually going to go ahead and upgrade, because we do have a lot more credits than I thought we did. So here, there are so many possibilities here. And see, each faction, they all have their own weapons, and so they have their own, like, their hull is all shaped different, and they're special at different things. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna unlock the shield projectors so that we can go and get a shield, and I'm gonna upgrade my P just a little bit, a few times actually, and then we're gonna go to our fleet. We're gonna okay. So now here is our current design. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start from scratch. Okay, so I'm not too sure the general shape that I want, but I do know that I'm gonna need a lot of power generation. If I don't, the shield will never be up, and it'll be pretty much useless. See, I'm so glad that this faction has this connector piece right here, because if I didn't, that just does not look good. That looks terrible, right? But if you put this on here, it's a little adapter. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Put that right there, and bam, doesn't that just look so much better? Okay. I will see you guys whenever I have a general idea of what I want. Okay guys, this is what I got so far, and just listen to this music. Like, this music is just amazing. Like, the devs did a really good job on this music. Yeah, I hope it's not too loud in the video. Alrighty, so I think this is going to be the shape that we're going to go for. It gives me plenty of room on the inside. I do see a problem with it, though. Potentially, it could be a problem if they were to break this off and then this entire piece of armor just fall off. That would be terrible. Same thing goes with this, because if you shoot this, all this is going to come off. Maybe... And see, I think since I built it the way that I did, it'd be a... I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to armor up this just a little bit better, like reinforce it kind of like this. Yeah, I kind of like that. It makes it look spiny. Kind of goes along with the wings. Alrighty, I think that's going to help. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. Maybe I could do this. See, the problem that we're going to run into adding armor like this is that with the majority of the weight being on the outside, it's going to be very difficult to control. But I guess I'd rather it be difficult to control as opposed to it just falling apart after one piece breaks. You know, and it's kind of like, what can you do? Alrighty, I got the pretty much like the final design here. All I really need to do is add a few thrusters, and maybe some more point defense. But other than that, I think this is pretty much what we're gonna go with. Alrighty, this is pretty much as far as I'm gonna go. I think it's pretty well rounded for its cost. The sides, I really don't think it has enough point defense, but point defense is pretty expensive into the power department. I don't know if we could afford to have a ton of it, because it can get overwhelmed pretty easily if you run out of power, because then it just stops shooting, which is a pretty big problem. But what should we name it? Okay, so now I have a completely original name here. It's Spiky. Okay, let's go ahead and give this bad boy a try. So we're gonna go and swap this guy out. So now our ship is gonna fall apart. We may die here actually, because we are in hostile territory, but it looks like we're gonna be fine, and we're gonna get out. I do need to rebind these missiles and change it to ripple fire. So now it should. We need to be careful. We need to let our shield get up. Yeah, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Our shield is coming up right now. It takes a long time to regenerate, but we should be firing much faster than before, because with ripple fire, the more weapons you have, the faster it will fire. I think this may be the this is the farming faction. To unlock a new faction, you need to kill the faction's vehicle, or the faction that you're trying to unlock. You gotta kill a vehicle that has 10,000 P, or not 10,000, 1,000 P, and I don't know if you know this, but like 1000 P is, I don't know, it can be pretty difficult to take on, especially early in the game. Ooh, watch out for that dude. You have to watch who you're shooting at too. Alrighty, now that we have our upgraded ship, be a little bit more aggressive. Let's see what's up here. Oh, this is our territory, it looks like. We can go pretty fast. Except for the asteroids, we want to be careful. Don't run into them. So now here's the slow zone, and this is what it does if you don't know. Yeah, see, it's just annoying. Look how slow my missiles move. Yeah, see, it's just big. It's so. I'd rather not have any slow zones. I'm just gonna go the other way. I'm just gonna walk away. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big boy right there. See, that guy's worth 2,000 P. I just killed myself. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I get to live. Oh, the drones. The drones. There's drones attacking me. No. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Oh, no, go away. Go away. I don't want any friends right now. Okay, so now we're pretty much repaired now. See, I think what had happened was they cut right through our hole and just completely opened us up, which is going to be a major flaw in this design, and I will try and avoid it in the future. Yeah, we're just going to zoom through these guys because we got a shield. Hopefully we should be fine. Shield does block projectiles. And slow zone. Oh no! Gonna go straight through it. Lasers in the slow zone are really good because they have so much time to react. We're gonna go and go to the blue diamond station right here. Gonna go and ooh, we need to be careful. Oh, yep. See, they just cut off our arm. Oh, man, I told you that was a big flaw in our design. We might have to look at redesigning our ship, just because that is a major design flaw. It's a shame because it really is a pretty ship, to be honest. We'll give it one more try. Okay, it looks like we're coming up on another blue diamond station. Gonna go ahead and liberate that if we can. Alrighty, looks pretty clear for the most part, besides these little tiny ships. Okay. I don't know what these little things are. I think it's a drone. Definitely not mine, that's for sure. Because I don't have any drones. So this is actually a gravity well. This is almost like a slow zone, except for it's literally like, oh god. See, there's like a star in the middle. I definitely think these are an interesting addition to the game, but I do not like the slow zones. Let's just start heading towards the middle of the map, because that's whenever that's where you start seeing the bigger ships. Yeah, the bigger ships are in the middle, so like we're gonna be heading like over here if we can, and hopefully the bigger ships give us bigger rewards for killing them. But we don't want to travel too far without finding a blue diamond station, because if we do die, we will respawn at the closest station, however far that may be. So now this faction right here is the farming faction. This faction is really interesting because you see these little I don't know, like they almost look like radiation symbols. They are actually solar panels, and the solar panels actually just automatically generate resources for you. So if I were to take out this station right here, since it's above 1000p, I would be able to play as this faction, which is the one that I'm most interested in. And I don't think I can kill it right now, because look at the amount of point defense and lasers it has. Like, it just shoots down everything. You need to go away. Just stop being annoying. Go and get. Oh, so do you. You can go and get. You got a shotgun. But yeah, this station is. Ooh, maybe it actually doesn't have as much as I thought it did. We might be able to overwhelm it. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try and overwhelm it. I'm gonna go in with my point defense. See if it'll engage. Yep, it's engaging. Okay, we killed it. Okay, and we unlocked the faction. So maybe in the next video, I might have a second episode of this, and then I'll be playing as the plant faction, and be making like some. Like there's some crazy things that you can do with that faction. Like, just because the solar panel exists and the way that it works, like I will show you what I'm talking about in a future episode. But this faction's alright, but it's probably one of the most boring factions in the game because it just doesn't do anything special. Like there's a faction that has nuclear missiles, which I think would be fun. Like, I think that'd be extremely fun. Just nuking the crap out of another spaceship, you know? Okay, so now we're actually coming up on an agent, so we might actually take this fight. Kind of nervous though. I do think that we could take them. We just have to play it very methodically. And it looks like we're coming up on them. I don't know what that is. That does not look like a familiar ship to me. And the agents, they do have unique colors and... Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay, we need to be careful about the Guardian. The Guardian's messing us up. Okay. Ooh. Rip the Guardian. Oh, wait. Oh, the Guardian won. Okay, and here's the agent. Here's the agent right here. Oh, we need to be careful. Get explosive weapons. Ooh, our ship is not really the brawling type. It's, ooh, I think we're dead. Just about. Yep, we're dead. Golly, see, that's why we gotta be careful with these agents. You know, they ain't no joke. See, look at how far we're having to go because we didn't find a blue diamond. I didn't find a blue diamond in so long. Look at this. All this time, which it will not be hard to get back to where I was, to be honest, especially if I use the afterburners, which I will actually show you what they do right now. I'll show you what the afterburners do. Doing their new ship. Alrighty, buckle up because this, if you do not know what the afterburners do, just wait. I'm gonna wait for my ship to build. So now this ship is not really made for anything but traveling. It's highly maneuverable. So now this is what the afterburners do. How fast. Now it's not very practical, but it does. Ooh, yeah, killing ourselves. Oh my god. It's so derpy. Impossible to steer too. Oh, we just killed that guy. Oh, like a missile. Oh my god. You know, this is it's a pretty good idea. Homing missile. Who needs nukes whenever you get a... Oh my gosh. Okay, this might actually be the play, you know? To have an insane amount of speed, like, dude, nothing's gonna survive that. Oh my god! Look at my ship. Target acquired. Oh, yeah, I don't know if we should try and hit something that's bigger than us. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Wait for my... Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. I'm sorry. I apologize, sir. You know what? Let's add some more. Let's add some more thrusters. Or some more afterburners. Because, you know, three isn't enough, you know? Just is not enough. Okay, so now we have over double the amount of afterburners that we had before, and we're gonna see what happens. Because I personally have never put this many afterburners on a ship before. Like even like really big ones, I've never done that. Okay, well. Yeah, that's about what you'd expect. See how well we can move this asteroid. Hold up. Let me just... Oh! Oh my goodness, okay. Yes, we need to be careful. Proceeds to slam into an asteroid. I think I'm actually stuck. Yep, that'll do it. That'll get you killed. Okay, so now here we are. Oh no. Here we are. Back inside of our ship. Going to try and steer this as best I can without hitting speed bumps along the way. Nope. Shouldn't be playing inside the road. Ooh, that's a big station. Oh no. I can't control this. This is way too strong. Because really my only way to go forwards is to use the afterburners, and they are just a weeny bit too strong. They're definitely not... I don't recommend them as a primary source of propulsion. I really don't even know why I'm still using this. Alrighty, let's try and make our way to the blue diamond in whatever I'm driving at the moment, because okay, blue diamond, come on. Ooh, going a little bit too fast. Okay. Dude, I was so close. Yeah, okay, we're gonna swap back to the main vessel. And we're gonna try this for real. That's my chair. If you could hear that in the background, I'm just trying to get a little bit more comfortable. Okay, easily overwhelmed his point defense system, and I do not like how close they're getting. They are getting way too close. Oh, they got so many drones. This is why you get point defense, that them pesky little drones will leave you alone. Already kind of overwhelmed in the station, so we're going to go and finish them all. There we go. That's 500 resource. There's still more. There's still more. So we're going to go sell all this, and we're going to pick up the rest, sell it. We actually got 2,000 credits. I did not even realize that. About to have over 2,000. And then I guess we can go and spend it. We can go and spend some of this money that we got. So question is, what do we want? Do we want? I think I know what I want. I think I want more missiles, to be honest. I think I want more missiles, and I want a new ship that is just not as flawed as this one, because yeah, this one has a lot of flaws. Alrighty, so now this is the this is like the overall design that I'm gonna go for. It does have plenty of room for upgrades with the amount of space that I have in here. So I did go kind of light on the missiles, surprisingly enough, because I just would not have enough P to really do everything that I want to. That makes sense. And we still need to add thrusters and more point defense, but maybe another shield. I don't know yet. Probably not. Shields are pretty expensive, but we do have tons of power, so we could have tons of point defense. Point defense is relatively cheap, which is always nice to have cheap protection. And another thing too, something about this build is that everything is very well connected. So if this gets broken off right here, it's still got 2 points of connection. They'd have to carve through all this, through 2 layers of shield and all these different layers of hull to even get close to my my cab. So with that, I think I'm just going to start armoring up around the thruster. Alrighty, so I think it's going to be the final design for our next tier of ship. Like I said, it does have a ton of room for like upgrades. I did change this center beam right here to like the thinner half hull, so that there actually is enough space to add launchers on this side and across here. All I gotta do is take out these little triangle inserts, and I can put another row of launchers. So this should perform pretty well. And let's go and give her a test, because she should be way tankier, way harder to kill. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. I'm trapped. Please don't get trapped. Please don't get trapped. Okay. We are very vulnerable right now. We're really just playing with fire at this point. I need to fix my binding so that it fires correctly, or at least how I want it to, what I think is correct. Ripple fire. It just feels so much better. I just left click and just so satisfying. Light work, baby. Okay. Go ahead and head back down and try and see what we can do to get the blue diamond. Oh, there goes half my freaking ship right there. But it's okay because we still got our guns, so we're chilling. Still got a shield. We got a backup shield, which is awesome. And I think after I liberate the space station, I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, because it's just feeling about that time, you know. It's feeling about that time. Hopefully, it should be around 15 minutes of footage. If not, wouldn't be any less than 10. First, we gotta. Dude, am I even going in the right direction? I am. Keep heading that way. Fire away. Weapons hot. No prisoners. Sadly, this vessel is not as quick as the last, but it still is very nimble. It is very, very quick, especially for its considerable size. For me, I really tend to not add too many thrusters for weight, like for the weight of my ship. This ship has a very nice balance. It's not too bad looking. There we go. It's now. Please do not die. Not feel like I'm back up here. We're just gonna fly away. Go to Narnia. Okay, yep, we're still not at Narnia, obviously. Okay. I'm going to engage them. So like I said, missiles are really not a brawling weapon. We really don't want to brawl. We need to get more backup thrusters is what we need. Leave me alone! No! Please! Well, I think that is a good place to leave the episode. Tune in for episode 2. I may or may not be playing a second faction. I do not know, because I am very hyped to play that farming faction, because the farming faction does have some very interesting qualities about it, and I feel like it'd be much more interesting to watch than this faction's gameplay. But that is all I have for you guys. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and take care.